The first time I tried this, actually the first like 2-3 times I tried this one, it kept separating on my face and I couldn't understand why. It made me really sad because I truly do enjoy the Rare Beauty products. And the first time I had tried this, it was last summer, and I just pretty much tucked her away until I found a post. I recommend you follow Rose and Ben. Without seeing a video she posted, I believe early this year in January, she mentioned how foundations nowadays are made with skincare ingredients in it, not like the ones that we've purchased in the past. A lot of those foundations still exist today. With Rare Beauty, it actually does have skincare incorporated ingredients, and it was clashing with makeup prep that I was doing before applying this. So that's why it was separating. If you that this was separating on your face, it's most likely how you're prepping your face before applying the Rare Beauty foundation. And I am going to do that tutorial right here. So before I had tried this, my skin prep, I'm gonna still do skin prep that I normally do. Rose and Ben had suggested was to apply very little, not as much as you would with your old foundations that have no skincare benefits in them. So that's why the foundation was clashing with my skin. It was separating and it just didn't look cute. Today, I want to show you what I do to prep my skin. As you can see, I have dark spots from sun and acne. I am 38 years old, so I have aging skin. Fun. What I'm gonna do to prep my skin for the Rare Beauty foundation. Skin care is important. Always important. I had posted a video earlier. If you don't have the skincare, that's fine, because she has skincare incorporated in the ingredients. If you do have skincare products that you use to prep your face in the morning before applying makeup, this is the tutorial you need, because if you have found issues with the Rare Beauty separating, it's because of the amount of products that we're putting on our face before the makeup. So let's get that started. I'm gonna start off with my toner, and the toner I am going in is the Fenty Beauty Fat Water. This is perfect because it helps with my pores and dark spots, and it has niacinamide, so it helps control the oils in my face. I have combo skin. If you have combination skin, this toner is really good. I have not tried the other fat toner. I do plan on buying that one once I finish this one. You can use both of them. I was reading that you can use both of the fat waters. One of them you can use for the daytime, and then the other one you just use at night. This one I believe they recommend to use at night, but you can also use this in the daytime. The more milky fat water, that one's more for like the daytime. And the differences between that one and this one is this one really helps with pores and oil control. It does help with dark spots. The other one, the milkier fat toner water, helps more with blemish and dark spots. It does have niacinamide, so it does help with oil control as well. It just depends on what your skin needs are. So I'm gonna let that dry down. I don't have a fancy fan or anything. This is just an art tool. That is my fan. She's perfect. She does the job, okay? Just as I need it. Or I grab whatever flat thing is next to me. Sometimes I use a packet of, a skin mask and use that as a fan. Girl, you don't need to go and buy anything. Just grab a piece of paper. Just make sure you dry her down. Once She has been dried down. I like to like feel my face because sometimes it feels like it's dry, but take your time with this. That's another thing that's important, is to make sure that you actually let your products dry before you move on to the next step. What I'm gonna do is my sunblock. So you can choose whatever sunblock you have. I have this one, so I'm gonna be using this one. I don't go heavy-handed on the sunblock. I do let it dry though. You have to let these things dry before you go on, before you know, basically move on to your foundation. Because even if you have a regular foundation and say you put on like lotion, I mean, it's going to work. Not every lotion is the same as, you know what I mean. Not every lotion is built the same. Also apply it on your neck. She's our second face. And it ages too, so make sure you take care of that neck. Bring it down. Putting on your skincare, it's you time. Treat it, you know? Say positive affirmations to yourself. Like, I'm a badass bitch. My beauty radiates. I can accomplish anything. I am strong. And I can be happy. I deserve to be happy. Let it dry a bit. Okay, now that our sunscreen is nice and dry on our skin and it feels very hydrated, so I'm gonna skip my moisturizer because that sunscreen is very moisturizing. So I can skip a step. Make sure you shake the shit out of this bitch though. Make sure you're shaking all your foundations. I feel like I shouldn't have to put that up here, but I also feel like my little primitas on here probably don't know to shake your foundation. Just shake your liquid foundation. If it's powder, obviously no. Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake your body now. Sorry. I don't know the words. But it just reminds me of Beetlejuice. Oy. That was a good shake. Okay. Now she's shaken. She's been shaken to death. Anyways, no, she hasn't. So, I love that sound. I don't know. This foundation's fun because of the sound. Okay, that's enough. So it has a doe foot. Fun fact, I used to think that y'all were saying dofa. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go in like that. Two stripes. Okay, so when it comes to makeup, you can either like color correct or do that after. I'm not really gonna bring the foundation up here, so that's not really. So anyways, so I'm just gonna tap her in everywhere. And the thing I really liked about Rare Beauty was that after you apply her on, she feels very lightweight, very airy. Almost like if I was wearing pressed powder foundation. No, I didn't go in with any concealer. I don't normally do that anyway, because I don't know, my dark spots, like, they're clearly gonna be there, okay? I'm not a bruja. I can't like make them disappear. I guess with like concealer, but I just don't like the way it looks on my skin personally. I feel like the less products I have on my skin, it looks just more natural. I've never had an issue with the texture of my skin showing through my makeup. That's never been an issue of mine. So as you can see, like those two stripes, I literally did almost half of my face. I will apply a little more on my forehead, but oh, I didn't blend this part out. Good. Make sure you blend. Blend, blend, blend. And I'm not dragging her, I'm pressing her in with my brush. And I love this brush. It's like, it used to be more of a triangle, but you can tell that I love this brush. She just gets in perfectly where I need her to go. I don't really like to put much foundation on my nose, but just make sure, you know, you're blending and you press the foundation in as you go. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my other side. Again with two stripes and then pressing in and moving her around. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in. I actually didn't put anything on my forehead. I just used whatever, because it's a lot, the stripes I had on here. So the two stripes I had put on my face, I was able to like blend it to my forehead. So now I'm just grabbing a beauty blender, and it's not wet. Sometimes I use a wet beauty blender, sometimes I like to use a dry one. It really depends on what the fuck you want to do. There's no there's no crimes committed here. And I'm just going all around my face. And with the dry sponge, I actually do then go into my eyes. I don't really feel like color correcting today, to be honest. That's why I'm going to use a dry beauty blender, and just whatever the sponge soaks up, it's going to disperse onto this part that has nothing. But very lightly, like lighter than if my beauty blender was wet where the product is sitting kind of like on top. That's why I didn't wet it. I purposely didn't wet it because I didn't want it to, I didn't want to continue spreading the product around. I just want it to soak it up a bit. Because I noticed that when I do it like this, like I mentioned before, how this foundation looks, I'm sorry, it feels like after you blend it in, it feels like pressed foundation because it's so lightweight and airy that she just looks like skin. It's definitely been my new favorite foundation to use. I like how she's not very expensive. She's $30, which is not bad for a foundation at Sephora. And for it being a celebrity brand, Rare Beauty, she gives, she eats. I've been doing this for like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes now. I can stop, but okay. So after I apply my foundation, like on all of the general places with the dry beauty blender, then I go in like under my eyes and like around. Like I said, today I don't feel like color correcting. I'm under the weather, so this is just, it's not gonna look better if I apply a shit ton of shit on it. I'm gonna live with it. I am sick. I'm gonna live with it. I'm sick. So I just wanted to show you guys, basically this tutorial isn't about full-on makeup. This tutorial was just simply to show you how to prep your skin for the Rare Beauty foundation. This is where I'm gonna end it, because like I said, it's not a full-on tutorial. This tutorial is just to show you how to use the Rare Beauty foundation. If you're used to doing a lot of skin prep, this baby right here, the Glow recipe, it's not like the Glow recipe one, it's not my camera's not, it's okay, but you've seen this one. It's the Glow recipe, Strawberry BH Pore Smooth Blur Drops. Part of it scratched off already because I actually really like using this. The only thing is that I haven't been able to make these two work together because they clash. And that's okay. That I was heavily using this before, when I was trying this out for the first time, and I noticed that when I don't incorporate this, this works a lot better. And also, I love using the Watch Your Tone from Fenty. Sometimes I do apply this, but if you're gonna apply this, you're gonna do it really small. And I can do another tutorial including this. I just didn't feel like using this today. And I can do a tutorial on this one if you guys want to. And I'm on the screen, I'm going to put on the skincare benefit ingredients that Rare Beauty has, because I think it's really important, and also I don't see a lot of content creators highlighting that benefactor. Anyways, it's a benefit for your skin. So also I have slept in this a couple of times. Don't ever sleep with your makeup on. Wash your face. But I just wanted to test to see what was going to happen to my skin, because I have sensitive skin that I like to just F around and find out, so that you don't have to. But yeah, I haven't broken out with this one like I do with my L'Oreal and the House Beauty Labs. If I were to sleep in it, I will wake up with like a little blemish. It's not extreme or world ending. It just happens, and it's gonna happen with a lot of products. So hopefully this helps, and follow for more.